So I'm working on this one now. Oh, rusty. Rusty. I got sunlight actually. And I see what was going on with it. Number one, I don't know why they take the cover off. At least that cover is kind of, well, it should be like an $8 cover. Now this shit's like $19 after everything. It's for fact. But tax to get charged. But see what they did here? These are these inverted Torxes. And this is probably why they gave up. And they seem to be trying to get them off with vice grips or something. So I'm going to need bolts on here. I'm going to have to stack shallow nuts if I have any. And use that to get them off because they fucked those things. So maybe I can get new bolts. More money now. These things are not worth much. There's just so many around now. This carburetor thing was also jammed, like with this gum, so it wouldn't even move. I kind of unfroze it. It was stuck. It's just really, really bad in there with varnish. The tank's the same way. I figured I'd try to get this off and clean the tank first. Get that loose, 8mm. So that's one part of the project. Yeah, they screwed those bolts. You gotta use the right tools, man. People don't want to use the right tools, and they do shit like this, and you know. I probably had like so many mowers too. I junked over the years. I didn't even really show them, and they probably had that hardware I needed, and I never really broke them down. If I find another one, I'm gonna just break it down. And especially if it's windy out today, it's blowing the mold around. I'm gonna go break them down just to get the hardware off of it. Oh, that's nasty. This thing looks like it's been sitting with rats in it and shit, probably. Check for rodent damage. All this needs to get cleaned up. Oh, this is what rattles when you pull start it. Okay. Put some foam on it or something to forget it going. Yeah, we gotta try to get that bolt out now, though. That's disgusting. How does this come? Okay, I figured out how to get these springs off too. I did the other one wrong. You pull it first, and then you can unhook it easier. Stretch it like that, and then just unhook it over there, and then the linkage will come out. I kind of boogered up mine a little bit, but I kind of fixed it in the first one. It might have been boogered in the other one. So that's why they condemned the first one. It was the same thing. They wanted to take the carb apart, I guess, and they didn't have the right tool. Oh, the Torx. Hey. Inverted Torx. Lyle sells a set for like peanuts. Also, might be missing that little plastic grommet in there too. See on that side? No idea what it does. Anybody know? Look at this. Filthy. We're gonna get it running now. For fun. This is all plugged up too. Like bad. I'll get it. Man, some people just shouldn't be touching stuff. Say proper snap-on one. I had Lyle set. I sold at E6 for the snap-on set. I don't know where. No, I don't have it out. I left it in the garage. It has way more sizes, and I think I almost got the snap-on set for the used for the cost of the Lyle one, so I sold that. But yeah, it does come out. I don't really like these bolts, the condition of them anymore. Somebody might have had this car off once. Yeah, when you're at this condition though, shut up Doug, he's barking at the wind. When it's this junk, don't even attempt to start it. I need a gasket like that. Don't even attempt to whack it with a little hammer. So you again use nice little tools and small little 8-ounce hammer. Soft blow, crack it loose. Don't break the locating tab off. No, it didn't have one on that side. But there is one over there. You can break that off. Hammering it. Oh my god. Yeah, we're missing a little plastic piece in there. What kind of Nicky? I think so. Oh my god. Oh my god. This one might be plastic on the bottom. Yeah. I'm looking at these. Alright. Nasty. Alright, we got another project to go on. Never took one of these apart. Just did my first carb job the other day. Now I'm a professional now. so I claim. See how gummy though that blade was? It was sticking. That's really bad. Most likely we're trying to run this thing on syrup, kind of like I tried to run my truck on syrup, and yeah, 5 months later it was still broken. And yeah, that might have been the dude's name over there. Who knows? Got your generator, bro. It's gonna make smoke. But yeah, we tried to run a truck on it. We broke it. Remember? This guy was trying to run this thing on liquor or something. Just I got the tank drained out. Now I can go soapy water it. I'm not gonna go be polluting the place. Just a little preliminary. Now that I'm carburetor, you know, professional now. This is the second 4-stroke carburetor I took apart. Took apart many 2-stroke ones. Just a preliminary cleaning. No adjustment screws on it. Definitely missing a plastic thing over there. I don't know where you get those. That seems like it's okay. A little plastic choke thing, which is garbage. That's all funky and messed up. Like, I don't know how. This thing might be really bad inside. The tube looks pretty horrible. I just started spraying around that. Maybe free it. I sprayed a bunch of carb cleaner down there just so it soaks in here. Help a little bit. Aluminum ball, 2 screws. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta go over here because we gotta put a louch. Anyway, check out the bottom of this thing. It's totally trash. It's aluminum. And like I thought, the Nicky carburetor is all plastic, so we have our work to do here. Well, I hope I don't need a carb kit because the cleaner just took the numbers off that were painted on. Nicky. That looks fairly clean. But these carburetors are not that expensive. No, I'm putting any money into this thing. Nope, not to put $1. And that sucks. I got the numbers. Plastic. This crap. I have no idea if this is supposed to be open on the bottom and it's plugged. I don't know. And the bulb's cleaning up. That sucks. The numbers came off though. Should have took a picture beforehand. Really hope I don't need a rebuild kit because now I don't know the numbers. But yeah, that rubber piece is Seriful part, I know. Just gonna have to guess. This hole in the bottom was plugged for the longest time, and now it's finally open. I thought it was a sealed plug, or I thought it was a check valve, but I finally see light through it. It was very, very bad, that little hole. The needle, plastic, seems like it survived. It's way cleaner than what it was. Run it, man. Can't put money into these things. So we got our car back together. The gasket swelled. I think I can use it. I soapy watered it and let it soak. Oh, this thing's fucked up too. Everything in this thing is bad. Soapy water. It's still drain. I'm just cleaning it. Soapy water. It's from 2004 or 5. The unit. That might be the vent on it. Yeah. Make sure that's free and clean. Hole in there. Yeah, the hose is from 2004. And the tank has a date stamp, 2005. That valve, hopefully we can save. I don't think it leaks over there yet. But we gotta rinse it out with a hose, and my garage door's broken, so we gotta find another hose. Now that I know that Rusty runs, this thing is probably sitting outside. Look at it. It's like really, really like shitty. His new spark plug, I tried that. You can probably paint this though. This block was originally painted, but it peeled off. That carb kind of looked okay a day ago. Now it looks terrible. This looks terrible. I'm gonna acid treating it. This is so it'll never whiten back up. It's aluminum. It's nasty. Try the best we can. This is grimy. That I'm probably gonna take off and paint. Muffler. Paint the middle of that. If we get there. When do we get there? Not today, not tomorrow. I just want this grime off. I'm tired of getting grimy. There's no grime in here. It's like they spilled oil all over it. And then they just left it. I don't think it leaks. I think they just spilled oil. Probably just use brake cleaner on this thing, but it costs too much. Leave the greaser. Yeah. like 90% better. Get the funk coming off of it. Gross. Gross. And what Briggs and Stratton red is, you can kind of paint the shroud. No idea. That's really the worst part. That, and that look 9 times better. With some touch-ups on the frame. It's probably just gonna be a rental generator though. I need an O-ring kit though for this carb. I took it apart yesterday. But it's probably gonna run shitty on fuel because of the O-rings are all nasty on it. It's gonna need a kit. But better than what it was. It was completely plugged. So was the whole fuel system. The fuel line, fuel filter on the tank. The tank had gook in it. So it does make power though. This is how you adjust it. And the unit has a capacitor. If it's weak, it needs a new capacitor. I figured it out. These are pieces of junk, really. Not worth much at all. I'm not putting a lot of money into it. I said maybe it's gonna be like a rental generator. Or give it to somebody. If they're having parts, it's the sale price. Probably under $100. Having parts after the end. I hope so. It'll be like under $60 in parts. Like air filter housing. I think that plugs okay. Carb kit. Miscellaneous paint, and that's pretty much about it. Hopefully it doesn't need a capacitor. Man, this thing is crusty. Definitely been sitting outside. Can I say that? That's how you adjust the governor, right there. And you can move the holes around. What's that 7th hole? Figured that out. Yeah, it makes freaking power though. It's gonna clean up the RFK. It's a freaking rat rod.